Get your voice heard. When everybody is out there on the streets just waiting to go viral, you have another opportunity, and that is to come to Anchor.fm. Download the free Anchor app and join us here at the What's the Play family. And make sure that you DM us here, Steven, at Who Cares the Podcast, or go to info@whatstheplay.net so you can join our family. We'll promote the shit out of you. We will promote everything about you. Make sure you're cool. We're not going to promote some of you weirdos. We're going to make sure we promote you, because everybody needs their voice to be heard. Everybody during this time needs that voice, right? Don't you need that voice? You can go global tomorrow. Just join Anchor.fm. Go to Anchor.fm to get started, all right? But make sure more than all that you join the What's the Play family. Info@whatstheplay.net will help you set it up. Will help you go through all the situational things that you need to do. And tomorrow morning, we'll make sure that you get your voice heard. My friends and I, we went to a party last week at a ridiculously expensive house. And the owners, well, this couple wasn't that old, yet they looked tired, sluggish, wrinkles that they shouldn't have had yet, while also showing more gray hair than others who were 15 years older. I thought, this couple, they need Stardust. Now, Stardust is the revolutionary, age-defying supplement the world is now discovering. StardustPill.com. Stardust. You deserve youth.
Welcome to the Who Cares podcast, a podcast that enters your soul with your host, Steven Moraga.
Well, here we are in prime time here on the West Coast. It's us. What's the Play? What's the Play Games proudly presenting to you What's the Play, the only on the entire planet, the only trivia Q&A that's geared and directed for the benefit of all mankind, all the benefit for you. That's right, we are the only trivia show that deals with, there's other trivia shows, don't get me wrong, not here on twitch.tv/whatstheplaygames, but not in Twitch. We are the only live streaming on 3 different platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and now Facebook Live. If I'm coming on your monitor. We're here. My name is Steven with a PH. That's right, the sharpest dressed man in all of trivia. Everybody else looks like they got dressed in the dark. I'm here to bring to you the greatest trivia show that the world has ever known, because it deals exactly with you. The questions and answers that you have in your daily life. You know, whether it's with a boyfriend, a girlfriend. And we call it What's the Play, because What's the Play truly is the play in real life. Because we thank all the live streamers on Twitch. We thank them for playing games and leading the way. But we're playing the toughest game. We're playing the hardest game. And we're giving you the ability to maneuver through all of life. And that is here at your fingertips. You're gonna find out. You're gonna get everybody. Tell all your friends. Tell our friends. Get them together on Tuesday or Thursday. But we're giving you a special episode tonight. That's right. It's Monday, right? We normally only go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And coming up after the sharpest dressed man in all of trivia, it's going to be my pal, my buddy, my business partner, John Montgomery Thunderbird III. That's right, he comes from a long lineage of Montgomerys. And he's here to share with you the polling that we've done all throughout the nation, all throughout the land. We have men and women for the ages of 17 to 34, because that's geared towards you, men and women 17 to 34. If you're a little younger, well, you got a little growing up to do, but we'll let you in. And if you're a little older, well, maybe you can learn something too. But it's specifically geared to the problems, the issues, and the triumphs of men and women 17 to 34. And this is trademarked and patented, so don't get any kind of bright ideas because, like I said, globally, we are the only trivia show geared for you, the audience. So you can't Google this stuff, people. I'm telling you, it's going to be a fascinating ride. Come on with us. And we want to, right above me is the subscribe goal right there. And by the end of this week, we only have 2 more subscribers. We need 2. That's the goal. So please, if you like what you're seeing, if you like how we're presenting it, if you like the energy, the passion, and the content that we're giving to you, we're going to have some webisodes too where you can actually see us polling different men and women, girls and boys, and how we come up with these answers and questions. It's a fascinating process. So just to be clear, we are the only trivia show that deals with you. What's the play? The What's the Play is the very very efficient action that gets you the best result. I'm sorry, I was losing it right there for a second. The sharpest dressed man may have been concentrating a little too much on his outfit and not enough on explaining this here. So if you're just joining us, it's What's the Play? What's the Play is the most efficient action to get the best result. And listen, we have your back, trust us. We're here to help you. There's no BS in this, none whatsoever, because we feel that, technology should only be a tool. Society is gonna make or break us. That's right. Society is gonna be the one to lift us, the one to keep lifting us, and only you and I and the rest of the world can do this together. And if we just come together, this isn't love, peace, and whatever. It's not that. It's being smart. It's being intelligent in all your decision making in a day, in a week, in a year. And just to laugh and have fun. That's really what it is. But do it intelligently and do it with pride and do it without sadness, because you're not going to need any more Xanax. You're never going to need it if you just come with us. And if you want to go, if you really need, if you're not getting enough out of the show, you want more than the show has to offer, what you do is you go to whatstheplay.net. And at whatstheplay.net, you click on right down there, there's a box that says, hey, leave us a voicemail, and we will respond to you morning, noon, and night. It doesn't matter. We will get back to you because we're here together. We're here together, and we're also trying to make this fun. And I'm telling you, if you kept getting more fun than the sharpest dressed man in all of trivia, who makes everybody else look like they got dressed in the dark. So if you want to listen to other trivia shows, that's fine. They're great. Trivia shows are good. But, they have ridiculous content like how to stay up all night studying for a urine test. Now, do you really want to get that kind of answer? I mean, it's pretty mindless. Ours is dealing with the heart of the matter and the triumphs of the things that you do in your life. If you have a best friend that you really want to help, or you got a best friend that isn't treating you too good, all that's encompassed. Or if you got a job interview you got to be at, and what's the best way to approach that? And if you have how to take care of your dog, maybe, I don't know, because they're one of the greatest companions the world has ever seen, right? So coming up, like I said, we'll be in about a couple minutes, depending on how many do we have anybody in the chat room there? Just very easy. It's very easy. This is the only interactive trivia show in all of Twitch, and then globally the only interactive show that deals with you. You guys, you're what the lifeblood of our company, and without you, we need your input. So, like I said, go to whatsplay.net and leave us a voicemail right there, a little box, or you can write to us at info@whatstheplay.net if you don't want to leave a voicemail. But interact with us, because if we're not hitting the kind of the subject matter that you need to deal with, or maybe you just want to say thank you. So you can say thank you by hitting that subscribe button right there, because please, we need to keep this train moving. We need to keep it on a fast pace to the greatest adventure, greatest game the world has ever seen. That's right, your life, my life, fantastic lives that we're trying to lead. But you're also trying to be a good person, a better human being, and one with a lot of love and a lot of smarts. And maybe a couple nice outfits. So, listen, everybody. What's the Play is here. What's the Play trivia? It is the greatest game in the world. And I want to say specifically, if you want to subscribe, just smash on that subscribe button and come on down. So, let's just reiterate something real quick here. If you just join us, we have a trivia show coming up. I don't think I've said this enough. because, like today, I was doing some, I was walking my dog, I think. Yeah, I was walking my dog. And, there's so much around us that I was just noticing, and I was just noticing how trying to notice the little things in life, because we're always so in a hurry to get here, there, and I couldn't be more happy. I was just thinking about all that I've been blessed with. We have a great team here at What's the Play. We have men and women that are bringing me questions and answers here for you. We have a wonderful host. I have another business partner, Anthony Jackson, who has been on here too as well. And then with our team, great developers. I mean, I have a lot of gratitude. I'll have even more though if you subscribe here at whatstheplay.net. Listen, people, I'm only here to let it be known and to tell you exactly the fun's about to start. I mean, I know that maybe I'm taking a little too long here, but if you just come on in and start chatting, you just push A, B, or C. That's all you got to do, or V, whatever the letters they have that particular question and answer, and you just become a part of this community. And together we really can make a difference, because while everybody else is, with tech.
Hey, have you ever thought about being a podcaster like myself? Well, you can't be like me, but I want you to be that innovative, that wonderful, spectacular voice that the world needs. But you got to come to the What's the Play family, because we moved over here to Anchor. We left Spreaker behind and we moved over here to Anchor.fm, because Anchor is your one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and it's ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors too, like myself, so you can get paid to podcast. So remember, go to anchor.fm/start and join me and the What's the Play family. You know how to get a hold of me, and make sure you do it today, because I can't wait to hear your podcast.
Because trying to make emojis for dog ears, and those are great filters, and they're trying to streamline your email better. Why haven't they thought about you? Why? That's what we have. For the last 3 years, we have been thinking about you, and we want you to be the best you can be. And that ain't no BS. That's exactly, because when you're better, and we're better, I mean, we can only go up in this world if we all combine our superpowers, and that's we're making you superheroes, because we give you the life hacks for your social life. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, John Montgomery Thunderbird III is going to be your host for the greatest trivia show in all the world and all the land. Pop that popcorn, grab your boyfriend, grab your girlfriend, sit down, and you might learn something with them, and you might come to find out you love them even more. But together, like I said, we're coming at you live here on twitch.tv/whatstheplaygames, on Facebook and YouTube. Play with us. Come along for the ride, baby. It's going to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, What's the Play?
And hello, what's the play-ins? It is I, John Montgomery Thunderbird III, your host for What's the Play Trivia, the first of its kind. 9 questions, 27 answers. We're here to help you have fun, get through tonight, and even possibly be a better person. So, how you're gonna play is, you see that little stream chat? A little stream chat thingy that you're typing to all your friends? Well, you're going to use it as a tool. Here, you're going to answer our questions by entering A, B, or C, or whichever corresponding letter that goes with the answer that you would like to choose, and then you press enter. Simple as that, but you got to do that before the time's up. You got 45 seconds to answer each question, all 9 of them, with 27 answers. They might confuse you, they might throw a curveball, you might have to dodge out of the way, adjust your swing, knock it out of the park, if that's what you're gonna do, if that's what you're gonna try to be tonight, to be the best, I think we're about ready to get started. Don't you think? Just to reiterate, type in those answers, the letter that corresponds with the answer that you want to choose. Press enter and question 1. So, someone that you met has a different religion than you. What do? What's the play? Well, what I would do is I would shame them, argue with them, tell them why my religion's better. Because everybody knows that John Montgomery Thunderbird III believes in only the greatest things. Actually, what I would do next is I would sacrifice them for my religion in the way that my religion calls for. Only using the rituals that my religion calls for. Or you could always appreciate the fact that they're trying to be a better human, trying to spread the love, and agree to disagree. Time! No one wants to hear me explain anything anymore. You guys can read, can't you? You don't need me to do that. But it is a lot better with me here, isn't it? I'd say so too. The polls are telling me that the answer is C. At least you're trying to be a better human and spread the love and agree to disagree. Question number 2. Which theme park has the best Halloween mazes during Halloween time? I've only been to 2 of these. Knott's Berry Farm is your first answer. Universal Studios or Blackout if it so chooses to be in your city. Or Six Flags Magic Mountain. Knott's Berry Farm. Crazy place to be during the Hallows Eve. Halloween. You might lose all your candy, you might lose your girlfriend, you might piss your pants all in a corner with all 3 of your friends clutching each other's hands and wondering, time! When is this gonna end? Am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna see my mother again? I don't know, guys. What's the play? Obviously, it's E. Universal Studios or Blackout. Blackout's crazy. You ever seen Saw, the movie? Just like that. Question number 3. Your friend reveals that they're gay and confides in you. Just imagine the strength that it took for them to even come up to you and ask to tell you that. I mean, who knows? You might be the first person that they ever told. So, I mean, just try to relate with them there. Or you could support them by throwing them their own parade. Woohoo! Get the party started. So-and-so's gay, and you guys should be proud of him. Woohoo! So I sure as hell am. Or you could just stop being their friend. Take the easy way out. Time! No one has time for that. Take the easy way out. Come on now. Is that how you'd want to be treated? I'd want to parade myself, but the answer is G. Imagine the strength that it took them just to come to you and confide in you. You support them any way that you can, you piece of garbage. Just kidding. Be the best friend that you can be, and just don't throw a parade for them. Throw a parade for me. Top players? Oh. Jen. Hey, I've seen you here before too. President, close second, and Who Cares Podcast third. 4th question. Should you get a dog or a cat? Someone really needed to know this. And they came to us. They confided in us to see whether or not they should get a dog, a cat, or a cat dog. I've had a cat dog before. Nothing but mess. Not worth the weirdness and craziness that is a cat dog. But we have dog, cat, or dog. The only answer that you should be choosing is time. I don't want to hear it anymore. I will not take your insubordination. Not today, not ever. The answer is dog, not cat, but dog. Yes, such a great question. Anyone confused needs to go to question 5. Which end time during Super Mario Brothers will trigger a firework when you slide down that pole and end the timer at a specific time? It is, or is it 1:34, 0:56, or 1:35? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember when you figured that out? Was it your babysitter? Was it your older sibling? Was it your papa or mama that showed you this trick? Or maybe you learned it yourself. You were that smart of a cookie that you figured this one out on your own just by paying attention to the numbers. Time! Me, I figured it out on my own. I needed nobody. Just like always. I've done everything for myself and by myself, and that is the rules. The play is 135, guys. Come on. You know odd and even numbers. You end on the odd numbers, you get fireworks. Question number 6. Would you ever borrow money from a family member? Or should you? My apologies. Well, yeah. That's what family's for, duh. Suck them till they're dry. Make sure that they end up living outside, and you get to be inside of a mansion. You get all of the perks. Or you could do so only as a last resort. Family talks, you'll never pay them back fast enough. Or never! Not if my life depends on it. My life is much more important than anyone's time. Like I was saying, my life is much more important than anyone else's. And I would never, ever allow myself to be that low. Only as a last resort. Family talks, you will not pay them back fast enough, and probably with these rising interest rates, who would? Top players. Whoa, President is taking the lead. Jen. Oh, what do we have here? A prize. A surprise for you. One lucky What's the Play In can get this for the first subscriber. Question number 7. If you were asked this by an interviewer, why did you apply for this job? What's the play? Well, you tell them this is the only job you've ever wanted. That would sound good, right? If you ever heard that from someone, would you think that they were telling you the truth? I don't know. Say it to yourself. And then come back to me. Or you tell them that you feel your skill set and your reputation of the company both are a perfect fit. Snug like a glove. Just like I like it. Or you tell them this is the first place that I saw that was hiring. I'm efficient. Time! Efficiency. Is that what they would get out of that last answer? I would see a lazy worker. One that I would love to hire. Psych! T. Tell them that you feel that your skill set and their reputation both are a perfect fit. Snug like a glove. Question number 8. Should you ever hide your intelligence just to fit in? Well, if you're like me, it depends if the person you want to have sex with that night isn't very smart. You never want to make them feel bad by being smarter, would you? So dumb yourself down, get laid, get that dick wet, get that hole filled. Or never make others smarter. Oh, never make others smarter by setting the higher standard. That was very difficult to read, but that's true in my book. Or, yes, time. You'll definitely be a lot cooler if you did. A lot cooler if you did. A lot cooler. Oh. I've always thought that you should make others smarter by setting a higher standard. Don't dumb yourself down to be like the rest. That's how problems never get fixed. Question number 9, the final question. Your sister tries to frame you for a crime. Well, what do? What's the play? Rearrange her evidence to point it all back to her. You're smarter than she is. You can connect the dots better than she can, color in the picture better, so you can solve this one better. Make the evidence point to her. Color her hands red. Or you could wait till the shit hits the fan and you can talk your way out of it. If you're a better talker than a criminal investigator, maybe you should pick that one. Or take it. Just builds character. Time. I have enough character. I'm not taking anything. I will make her look like a fool by rearranging her evidence to point back to her. I will leave a trail of peanuts and peanut wrappers leading to her room. Top players, President, then Allegas Jen, and the Who Cares podcast coming up for a close third. Too bad I'm not the top player, but you know what? I'm glad that finally I'm not. Finally, you guys have come and thrust me out of the position and let someone else get the spotlight for a change. Who's the best person in the world? I hope it's one of you. My golly, I hope it's one of you, because if you help us out and subscribe, we'll give you a free one of these. Even if you are the best person in the world, you won't get one of these so easily. Oh, it's still me. I'm still the best person in the world. And you will find that the shirt is hand-folded by John Montgomery's Thunderbird III and shipped to you under the seal of my kiss. Postman, away from me. You guys get that, kiddos? Subscribe, hit on that follow button, tell your friends, subscribe on YouTube, become a Twitter follower, follow us on Facebook. Just find us everywhere and press the button that follows what we do so you're notified. Anything that we change, anything that we update, you will know before I even do. And I'm the one writing it. So don't you forget, whatstheplay.net. You can leave a voice message to either shoot us a question, answer, give us some custom content, and even enter to win lots of goodies that we're going to be giving away in the near future. But we need your email and name in order to do so. So, don't be an insubordinator. Sign up, cooperate, and give us your information to make you the best person in the world. And only we can do that together. Because we need you more than ever. Have a great night. John Montgomery Thunderbird III is out.